Hi friends, welcome to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. Ashish here, and today I'll be covering a classic Sudoku on our channel. So this Sudoku is constructed by Potato Head 21, and I really thank the author for giving me an opportunity to cover a video on our channel. So this particular Sudoku I actually solved. I was solving leisurely. I was not planning for a video on this one, and then I got stuck in this video in this Sudoku. So I thought of asking it to the author, and then I got a small hint on how to proceed, and then I just actually didn't try to solve it further. I thought I would using the hint I would solve it in the video itself, because I really liked the logic that I found after the hint was really amazing. And then I thought, let me try it on the video itself. So after the logic, I didn't try to proceed it further in my leisure solve, right? So before going to the Sudoku, I would highly recommend you to please subscribe to the channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles if you haven't done so. It will really motivate us to cover videos on regular basis. And if at all you have a request for any Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, do let us know in the comment below and we'll surely make a video on it. And now coming back to this Sudoku, so I'll just start the Sudoku here. So classic Sudoku rules apply. You need to place digits from 1 to 9 in each row, each column, and 3 into 3 box without repetition, right? Apart from that, nothing, no variant rules here. It's a classic Sudoku. So I must say the logic that I found using the hint by the author was really amazing. I was stunned by seeing the logic, something that I have not seen in any of the classic Sudokus, right? So I would highly recommend you to try this Sudoku yourself and see if you are able to find the logic or not, right? And with that, let us start solving this Sudoku. Okay, so you have 4 in one of these two cells. You have a 6 in one of these 3 cells, that is not required for now. You have 9 in one of these two cells, and then you have 8 in one of these two cells again. Let's see what else we get here. You have a 6 here, and then 6 in one of these two cells, right? And then you have a 7 here and 7 in one of these two cells. Okay, so 8 would have to be here. No, nothing for that. Six, 9. So 9 is in one of these two cells, but you have a 7 in these two cells, and then 8 in these two, 7 and 8 in these two cells, right? If I'm right, both 7 and 8 would, you have a 7-8 pair, exactly. You have a 7-8 pair here, which means, okay, 9 would have to be here, and okay, okay, 8 cannot be here. 8 is in one of these two cells, so this cell is an 8 here. That gives you 7 and an 8 here, right? Amazing. Okay, 6 is in one of these two cells, so now it's just you have to mark all the pencil marks here. So I'll do that and I'll see what we are getting here. So 1 2 3 4 and 5 cannot be here, 4 cannot be here, 4 cannot, and 5 cannot be here. One, 2, 3, 8 and 9. So 8, 9 cannot be here. 1, 2 and 9 and 8, right? Okay. One, 2, 3, 5 and 6, right? I'll just mark that here. So 5 cannot be here, 6 cannot be here, I have not yet come across that logic now, but of course I can use that now. I just am trying to place all the pencil marks, all the candidates in the cells that are required. So this cell would have to be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9 is done. Here also 1 2 3. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 is required. Okay, right? 2 3 4 7 and okay. And one more thing I would actually want to share regarding this Sudoku was, so when I got stuck in this Sudoku, I just tried to do it in the solver. I tried to solve it in the solver Sudoku wiki, and I was really not expecting this. I didn't get any Sudoku logics required. It was something like you don't have any Sudoku logics or any particular advanced strategies to solve this Sudoku. Even the computer cannot find it anything, and there was no rating at all in the Sudoku, as if this Sudoku is non-unique. Could you believe me? This Sudoku in the solver seems to be non-unique because the solver couldn't find any particular strategy or logic to solve this Sudoku. But this Sudoku has a pure amazing logic. I was really stunned seeing the Sudoku solver thing, and then I actually had to ask the author what is the logic behind the Sudoku. It was really amazing. It was as if I actually for a while I thought that of course this Sudoku had to be non-unique. How can a solver cannot find any logic? Let it be any any big chains or alternating chains, anything, but there has to be some logic to solve this Sudoku. But the solver Sudoku wiki didn't show me any particular logic to solve this Sudoku. It was out of, as you say, it was actually out of the logics. So but then I actually found the logic and it was amazing. And after that I didn't try to solve it, but it might be tough, I'm not sure, but let's see if we are able to crack it again or not, right? So at this point I can use my logic here, and if you see here the 4 corner cells, so the author had given me an hint, and the hint was just seeing the 4 corner cells. The author said me just see the 4 corner cells, and then I had to find it myself what was the logic behind the 4 corner cells. So if you see the 4 corner cells, I'll just pause the video. I won't pause the video, I will just wait for 5 seconds, try to find it yourself, or maybe you can pause the video and see what is the logic behind these 4 corner cells. So the next proceed is nothing but you have to see the 4 corner cells and get a logic here. So you can pause the video now and then try to find it yourself. I'll just continue this Sudoku here now. So the logic here is the 4 corner cells. As you can see, these 4 corner cells has the pencil mark of 1, 2 and 3. So whatever be the case, there will be a digit that is repeated in the 4 corner cells, right? Either 1, 2 or 3, and the repetition will always be diagonal, right? You cannot have 2 same digits in the same row or column. So whatever digit is repeated in these 4 corner cells, those would have to be in the diagonal form, right? Now if you see the logic, amazing. Let us assume you have these 2 cells which are same, repeated. It might be possible that there might be both the cells repeated, all the 4 corner cells will have 2 repeated digits, but we are not going into that matter for now. Let us assume you have 1 repeated digit and they are diagonally. Let us assume you have these 2 cells as repeated digit. So where can this digit be in box 5? If you have these 2 digits as repeated one, where can you have that digit in particular in row 5 and column 5? So let us assume you have a 2 here and a 2 here. Where can you have 2 in row 5 and column 5? For row 5 it has to be in one of these 3 cells. For column 5, it has to be in these 3 cells. So whatever be the case, if you have a repeated digit here, that digit would have to be in this cell, right? Same way, if you have any repeated digit in these 2 cells, it would have to be here. And if you take these 2 cells as repeated digit, let it be 1. The same logic you have to apply. Where can that digit be in row 5 and column 5? It would always have to be in R5 C5. Amazing logic, guys. really amazing logic. So what happens here is, whatever be the repeated digit either in R1 and R1 C1 and R9 C9, it would have to be in R5 C5, or if the repeated digit is in R1 C9 and R9 C1, it would have to be in the R5 C5. There is no other option. So which means you will have only one repeated digit and two repeated digits are not possible, because then both those digits would have to be in R5 C5, and of course that is not possible. What an amazing piece of logic this is, guys. And how does it help is, you remove 5 from this cell, because whatever be the case, this digit would have to be either 1, 2 or 3 because of the 4 corner digits. The pencil marks in the 4 corner digits is 1, 2 and 3, and that has to be in the R5 C5. So 5 gets eliminated from R5 C5, and okay, so of course, okay, so when 5 gets eliminated from R5 C5, you can see that in column 5 there is only one place for 5, and that is this cell. The moment you do that, you actually remove 5 from this cell, you can remove 5 from this cell, and then you have only one place for 4 in box 5, that is this cell, and then again one place for 6 in box 5, that is this cell. Amazing, right? See, the moment you get a 5, you are getting so many digits here, and you get a 5 here, and then I'm not sure if you get a 5 here, that gives you a 7 here, and then you get a 7 in one of these two cells. Okay, I thought this should complete the Sudoku. It should actually. So it is 1, 2, 3 and 6. 6 cannot be in one of these two cells, so 6 cannot be here. So which means this cell would have to be a 6, that gives you a 9 here. Am I right? Okay, eliminates 9 from this cell, so you have a 1, 2 and 3 here. Okay, 2 would have to be in one of these two cells, so you eliminate 2 from this cell and this cell, and this cell would have to be 1, 3 and 4. One, 3, 4 and 8. No, so 3, 4, 5 and 8. So this cell cannot be a 5, this cell cannot be an 8. Okay, this is also 1, 2 and 3, so 6 cannot be here, this cell cannot be a 6, so which means you get a 6 here. I can eliminate 6 from this cell, and that gives you a 6 here, right? Amazing. And that cell would have to be a 9 here. I think so we can complete this Sudoku now. I don't think I need further any strategies here. It's just 1, 2, 3 and 4 has to be disambiguated. Okay, 2, 3 and 5 here. 5 cannot be here. 1, 2 and 3 here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You have a 1, 2, 3 triplet here, which means this is 5 and 9 in any order, right? So you have a 5, 9 pair here. This 5 gives you a 9 here, and that gives you a 5 here. Amazing. That gives you a 9 here. One, 2, 3 and 8. This cell cannot be a 5, of course. 5 is in one of these cells, so this is a 5. So I can remove 5 from this cell. and this cell can be a 5 now. I think so it should be done, guys. So this cell is not a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 7. Some skyscraper logic, or I'm not sure what we can find here, but it should be easy now, because we have completed almost 60% of the grid. It's just 1, 2 and 3 that has to be placed, and the other digits will be placed automatically. Let's see. These two digits or these two digits would have to be this digit. Can I just color the things here? So whatever I have here would have to be here and would have to be here, right? That would have to be here. Amazing. That means, okay, so these two digits cannot be this digit. We know that one of the repeated digits would have to be in R5 C5, and that cannot be these two digits because this is same as this. So whatever I have here would have to be here, would have to be here, right? And that in column 9 would have to be here, which means these two digits would have to be in R5 C5. Amazing, which means these two digits are repeated digits, and this cannot be a 2, this cannot be a 2. That's really nice. And which means whatever you have here and whatever you have here which are repeated would have to be here in this box. Amazing. So this cannot be a 4 now because it is 1 3 1 3, so that 1 3 would have to be here. So this is a 4 now, guys. Amazing logic, really amazing logic. This cannot be a 4, so this is a 4 now, and in this box you have a 4 here. That eliminates 4 from this cell. This is a 4 now. Eliminates 4 from these cells, so this is a 4 now. Did I get all the 4s? Yeah, I got all the 4s. This cell is not a 2, sorry. So again, whatever I have here would have to be here. Can be in any of these cells, right? But would have to be in one of these two cells. So this 1 3, this 1 3 would give you 1 3 in one of these two cells. That would give you that 1 3 in one of these two cells. No. So can this be a 1? That would give you a 1 here, 1 here. It is still possible. So this 1 3 and this 1 3 are same. This is also same. This is also same. Let me mark that in the yellow color now. So that yellow color would have to be in one of these two cells. So this cannot be yellow. This cannot be yellow. This is the yellow cell. In this box, where can the yellow 1 and 3 be? So these three are same, and with these two cells we got this. So it cannot be this cell, and with this we have 1 and 3 in one of these two cells, so this cannot be. This is the yellow 1 and 3, and which means we got our next digit, which is 2. All of these cells are 2, guys. Amazing. So this cell is not a 2. You have a 1 3 pair here, that gives you a 2 and 8. This is not a 1 2 here. This is not a 2. This is, excuse me, this is not a 2. So this cell is a 2 now. That gives you a 2 here. 3 1. So the yellow cells are 3 now, right? That gives you a 1 here. 1 1. Okay, 7 and a 3. 1 8 3 3 and 1 1. This is 2 and 8, right? So this is 2 and 8. 8 and a, sorry, 8 and a 2 here. No, I have done some mistake here. I got all the blue digits as 2, right? So this cannot be 3, this cannot be 2, it has to be 1 3 3 3 3 and 3 and 1 here, 1 here, 7 and a 3 here. Come on, I have done some mistake here. I'm not sure what mistake I have done. That gives you a 1 here. This box is not getting fulfilled here. This cell would have to be a 1. That gives you 8 and a 3 here. Both 2 and 8 cannot be here now. Neither both 1 and 7 can be here. So there is some mistake that I have done. Was I right with the logic that I used? Whatever I have here, or maybe whatever I have here, would have to be here, would have to be here, right? That got it here. So which means it cannot be these two cells that gets into R5 C5. It has to be these two cells. That gives you a 1 3 here. And this 1 3, including this 1 3 and this 1 3 are same, which is equal to this 1 3, right? So I again mark that with the yellow color here, and that 1 and 3 would have to be in one of these two cells. So this is that 1 3, so that gives you a 2 here, right? Okay. This cannot be a 2. I think so I did the mistake here itself. How did I mark the 2 here? I marked a 2 here and that was actually wrong. So this cannot be 2. Two is in one of these two cells. Okay, so let us continue that now. 2 cannot be in one of these two cells. So this is a 1 3 pair. This is 2 and 8. So this is 2 here, right? So we got a 1 3 pair and the remaining is 2 and 8. So this is 2 here. So that gives you a 3 here. I should remove the conflict checker maybe. It's really okay. So 2 3 and 7, that is 2. 3 gives you a 2 here. Was right, but I'm not sure if I'm doing anything wrong here now. That is 1 here. That gives you 3 8 and 3 and 1 3 3 and 3 1 and a 3 here. This is 7. That gives you 8 2 and an 8. That is 1 3 and a 1. That is 1 3 and a 1. Amazing. I don't know how did I write 2 here, and that actually gave us wrong things. So I had a contradiction, I don't know where, but exactly. So this was a really amazing Sudoku. Hats off to the author for such a wonderful construction. It was really perfect. The intended logic was such a perfectly executed that I was really stunned. Amazing Sudoku, amazing logic. I have never seen this logic before. And then the coloring digits was really again amazing, because using that we were able to finish the Sudoku. I didn't expect that this Sudoku would still further need some strategies. I thought that particular logic would complete this Sudoku, but really amazing. Thanks a lot, Potato Head 21, for such a wonderful Sudoku. I really enjoyed this one, and I hope you all enjoyed this Sudoku. So do like and comment if you want us to solve any other Sudoku variant or a puzzle genre, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you.